All right. What's going on, everybody? You ready for some summons? Let me get ready to talk here. I just got a like a cough drop in my mouth. Oh, wait. We got the wrong lights on. Hold on 1 minute. I think that's too bright. Light. This is streaming light. Yeah, that's better. All right. Hey, what's going on? Millum, what's happening? Are you getting prepared for that Dragonair Sonic Gods release? Guys, here's what we're doing today. You told me you were leaving this game to go play that, right? Whenever it comes out, we don't know yet. Today, we're gonna do $1,000 worth of summons on mounts. Unless we get some good mounts early, then we'll go back over to avatars. We're also gonna go over the guild raids. So we're gonna go over all the details for the guild raids. We're gonna go into a guild raid with my alt account. We have Ironborn, what's the other one? Iron Fist. So we could go in there and try and see what it is. And then later today, we're gonna go into the raid and do it on our regular, on the main guild, on the one you're seeing right here, on this hero. Hopefully after Garm. We were trying to plan it for after the first Valhalla, but I think everybody's on it Garm. Like, everybody goes out there and fights Garm, so why not jump in there right away after that just to try it out? And the first one's going to be easy, or should be easy. We beat that, we get that ticket back, and then we still have 2 tickets for the rest of the week, but the week's short. We only have the weekend. Because I think it resets on Monday. Just like everything, all these weekly things, I think it resets on Monday, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know, but we're going to talk over all of this. We're going to talk over the raid, what there is, what we need to do. If this gives us enough information, we'll still go over there, because last night we tried out doing... See, why are there points in here already? Like, what are you guys doing? How are you able to go in here and do anything? And it doesn't take away from our 15. You see our 15 minutes down here? It's not taken away from our 15 minutes. So I don't understand. If Harkness or Sabrin is out there, what did you do? Did you actually go into the raid? Is it a set 15 minutes for each person? Did you go in by yourself and now you're going to get like a crappy score and we're not going to be able to complete it and it's going to waste a ticket? Don't do that. All right, let's find out what the hell's going on first. We'll do it with our alt accounts. I don't know how you have a score. I don't know how you're even allowed to go in there without being like a guild leader or an appointed something, on TV instead of Twitch, because I wasn't logging in Twitch anymore. Twitch is much clearer than YouTube. So if you're watching me on Twitch right now, it's always, I don't know why, no matter what I do, it's always way clearer on Twitch. It's easier for people to watch on YouTube, maybe at work and other places like that. But for some reason with the YouTube encoding, unless I can trick it to do the AV9 or the higher encoding, like the 2K, 4K encoding instead of like the normal, it's kind of bad, man. I don't know why YouTube is so terrible when it comes to the view quality. It's kind of the same thing with your videos. When you upload a video to YouTube, if you don't trick it to do it like the higher encoding, the higher encryption, or what's it called? Compression, then your videos don't look as good. Yeah, it's weird. Have you done a lot of commercials in the US? They have done a lot of commercials in the US on this game. So many new commercials for this game. Okay, that's good, man. I mean, this game is good. This game is fun. This brings me back to the World of Warcraft days to where it's the same thing, man. World of Warcraft, when it told me to go kill, Burning Crusades, because Burning Crusade was by far the best for me. Like, so much fun in Burning Crusades. I was on a PvP server, so PvP all the time. Same thing is here. You go around and you kill 60 things, and then you go back. It tells you to go kill 60 things again. It's like over and over. If I could play World of Warcraft and it had updated graphics and it gave me the ability to do like the questing part manual, and then of course PvP you could set it up to do, auto. And then of course the questing you could set it up to do manual. The bosses you're going to do manual, or at least a little half and half manual, half auto. I would love a game like this. This game, this type of game, is like the in-between, giving you the option to kind of like step away from it, let it auto grind on its own, as long as nobody comes and kills you. And, go about your day, do things, step away, go do some laundry, make a sandwich, have lunch, go walk your dog, go to work, do things, and then come back and play it when you have the time, when you can sit down and do everything you need to do. That's what's so great about it. And of course, it's an MMO, right? We've got everybody everywhere running around doing things. Now we have 4 years of content that we already know about. Massive content. Great content. Awesome things that are coming to this. with subclasses, with the tower mode that we go through, the tower mode, the zone PvP battles we're going to be doing. I hope they do something with this other PvP, because this would be so sweet if they made this to where you queue for it. We sign up for it, and then we're like 3v3v3 or 4v4v4v4. There's a lot of things they can do here, because it's not just your standard team of 2v2, 3v3. You can set it up to do even more. And the battleground, when you zone into this arena, beta version, looks really nice. So they need to get on that. Get us some more PvP that we can queue up for and go in and have a good time with, because Valhalla does not last. It's over so fast, and I can only do it one time a day because I'm sleeping during the other Valhallas. So please, get us some more cool PvP. Like PvP that we sign up for, that we do with I like PvP when it has an objective. Arathi basing kind of thing. Like, give me domination. I play Call of Duty domination 24/7. I never play Call of Duty campaign. I've never even played any of the campaigns. I've played all the Call of Duties, and I only ever play 90% of the time domination, because I love having an objective. Holding those points, getting to those points. Those are the fun things to me to do. So I hope they come out with some more PvP like that. But we know we've got other big PvP coming out with holding zones within the game, so that's going to be cool. We've got, again, that tower mode. We've got these guild bosses. Multiple guild bosses are going to be coming out, not just the one we see right now. Another one's coming because we saw it on the Japanese server. And there's going to be guild PvP, where we go into the same area we go here for our guilds. Where was that? And you'll see this boss, you'll see another boss, and then you see guild PvP. And you can see all those in videos from the Koreans or Japanese streamers, YouTubers. You'll see all those videos and information about it. So a lot of cool things happening. Let me catch up on chat really quick first. Hope everybody's doing well. You ready for some big summons? Hey, let's look over here really quick at my stash. Look at that. How many is it? How many total are... I don't know how much it was. I just kept buying. The thing is, they have their website where you can go online and bulk buy on their website, but it's through Solus, which is this company, this purchasing company that all these people seem to use that are in China and Korea, because they used it for King Arthur Legends Rise, and they always have issues. I try to buy, I have to contact them. Sometimes they lift the purchase ban or something, and then sometimes they don't, or they tell me to wait 24 hours. It's the stupidest thing ever. So I have to come in here and do each of these transactions. I had to sit here all morning and do password over and over for all of these transactions. Okay, so we're at 3,000 right now. Let's claim all of them. Ooh, yeah, look at all those. Is that enough? I don't think that's enough. Oh, we're almost there. Are there any to restore? We're only at 99,000. We're a little short. Just a little bit short here, guys. Bling, we're almost there. We'll call it 100,000. We could always get some more. I mean, there's always tomorrow, right? There's always another 100,000 tomorrow, depending on what you get today. What's going on? OP Gamer in the house. Arturo, good to see you. Munich. We got OP Gamer. I said that, right? Yeah. Millum. Sir King. What's happening? They have been, I'm glad they're doing a lot of commercials. If you've seen a lot of commercials, that's awesome. You weren't logged into Twitch anyways when you were watching. That's okay, man. I'm watching at 1080p and you think it's fine? All right, that's good. Hey, as long as it's clear, it's good. My camera isn't as good as it is on Twitch. My face, yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. I don't know why Twitch is better. I don't know what the deal with YouTube is, man. And I've tried to go in there and change so many settings. So you can see my guy set up for tanking right now, but at any moment I can just go over to the avatar and have him back in Berserker. So it's fun. I can play both. The only thing I need is 100 million gold to get this tank's like highest rated skill, which I think it's like second highest rated. It's the one I can get right now, put it that way, for my level. I think at level 60 or 55 you got one more skill, so I need to buy that for him. I'm running low on MP, my magic here, to be able to cast all my abilities in the tank form when I use all my skills, which is kind of sad because when I'm Berserker I don't really have that issue yet. Kisses from Berserk. Hey, what's going on, Shogun? How you doing, man? Kisses from Berserk. Hope everybody's well over there. Boulder went down today. Nice. Where at? Gabe, where did Boulder go down? After Garm? Why not use MMO, EXP? Man, MMOs, all of them are terrible. You have to wait forever. They lie about having stock. They don't have stock. They always tell you they do. You know how many refunds I've done to some of those companies? $560 the other day to like 4G, whatever. G2G sucks. They say they have stock, all the different ones they have, but then don't and take forever and then want you to do little transactions. Screw that, man. Those sellers are lying all the time. They don't have stock, and I'm tired of dealing with them. Will they ever release Guild Wars? I don't know what kind of version of Guild Wars you're talking about, but I'm sure, I mean, whatever they have in the pipeline for 4 years over in Korea and in Japan, we're going to get. We already know about all that stuff. Now, whatever else what extra they bring out for global and for them, because eventually they'll get us caught up. Usually what they do with these games is they get us caught up pretty quick, and then anything new coming out over there, they might have it for a little bit, but it won't be like 4 years. It might be like 6 months, and then it comes to us. So check your PMs. My PMs here or over in Discord. Here's a whisper. Okay, so check my personal message over here. Yeah, but you can't change names, guys. You know, whenever you, like, if any of you guys try to pick up accounts right now, you can't change names. There's no name change available for our servers. Now, there are for what we've seen for other servers like Japan and Korea. So I guess eventually they'll come with a name change, because you can click people and see, it says like what's their previous name when you look at them. But currently right now on the US servers and the new ones they put out, there's no name change. So unfortunately stuff like that, Grom is not an option. But we'll just do it ourselves. 2 to 3 months gaps after a while. Yeah, right. 2 to 3 months gaps after a while. So we'll eventually get caught up and we'll be good. Baldur is on server 6, went down. Server 6, hey man, congrats. Oh wait, that's us. Whatever you did worked. They haven't killed anybody since. They haven't been. So you guys, the server, our server on 6 here, EU US killed Baldur after Grom last night. That's all you had to do. All you had to do was be at a Garm and say, hey, server, everyone, come over to Baldur. How hard is that? Hey, congrats, everybody. Yeah, but how hard is that? Instead of Berserk coming to me and asking me, hey, help us kill it, right? They didn't want anybody else involved. They just wanted, hey, come over here and help us kill it. We're getting close to killing it. And that's after they were causing all these issues, so I told them to F off. Right? I can tell you their exact words, and I can show you pictures of the whole entire conversation of how petty they are, saying that they're going to push us down and knock us out and not let us do anything. But then days later, they come to us and say, hey, come help us at Garm, or come help us at Baldur. Are you kidding me? These guys just have no clue. Like they just don't understand how to treat people at all. Like zero clue. These dudes are just like, let me spend money. It's Lord Z. Let me just spend money and have a strong account and push people down. And then when I do want help to get some more shinies, I'm going to come out there and ask somebody else and see if they're greedy like me. When it's a server event, all you got to do at Garm is just say, hey, everybody come to Baldur. We're going to try and take it down. And you could have done it earlier than today, right? The whole server's at Garm. Could have done it far earlier. Yeah, these dudes just have no clue, no personality, no interest in like community and grouping and having a good time. You play 4 classes at once, right? Do you really need alts on your main account? Alts on like this email account alts, or alts like I have another computer over here playing with two different accounts, and then this one has 2 accounts playing on it, this one and another one. Do you need alts? I mean, if you want to get diamonds or you want to get some extra stuff, sure. G2Do is I contact a seller before I bought. Yeah, they always tell you the same thing. Yeah, they always, the hard man, they always tell you the same thing. They always tell you they have stock, and none of them do. And I've dealt with so many. One even tried to tell me the other day, I was like, hey man, do you have 100,000? They're like, yeah, we got it. Right when I ordered, hey man, somebody just bought 100,000 before you. I said, fuck off. Refund right now, or I'm going to file fraud and I'm going to go through my bank and refund it. And they were like, okay, we'll refund. They're all like that, man. They're all full of it. Yes, alts help a lot. Yeah, it depends on what you're doing. Like if you're gonna play an alt on your main account, like mine account, like look at my account here. If you're free to play and you're going to play an alt here, one of the best things you can do is log into your alt account and donate to a guild. Over time, you're going to get enough currency to either buy epic equipment, which is okay, or you could buy void hourglasses. So your main here can run through the void dungeon and get some levels faster. Even it's free to play. Free to play, you can do just the gold. Gold donation, gold donation, gold donation. Eventually they'll have 1,000, and then you can go over there and get a void and give it into the storage. I'll be doing more videos. Don't worry. I'm going to get out some videos on this game because I'm enjoying it so much and playing it so much to help you out on all this stuff. I put out a video on how to get pots when you're brute, so you can get all the pots you want, all the health pots you want. You'll never have to worry about it in brute when you jump over the fence. I did a YouTube short on that. I'll start doing some videos on, you know, what benefits you, how you should play it, and different options you have to, you know, level effectively and do everything you need to do. Now, I did take these two up to level 30. This guy was 28. I took him up to 30 because at that point I had three rares. I just needed one more rare to be able to do a fusion and try to get an epic. So I took this guy from 28 to 30 last week. I did that fusion, didn't get the epic. Now you can do that. The problem is it takes a lot of time away from leveling your main. You could always be doing something with your main. Your main could always be getting like 1% per hour in experience. And you could be going to get item drops from your main. I do not agree with taking an alt on your main account and doing town quest on all these alts, wasting time on all these alts. If you want to jump in a dungeon with these alts and run through a fast dungeon, get carried or something, try to get some rewards, that's fine. But doing town quests on all these alts, most town quests don't even give you items that you can use, honestly. And it depends on how far you have your item collection done on your main. If you have a lot of item collection done on your main here, do not waste time on town quests on these alts. It's too much time away from your main that could be getting at least 1% experience per hour, doing something, farming something more effective than these alts. Now, if you just want to start the game and get everybody to level 30 and see if you can take a rare, those 4 rares, and get an epic early, if that's your plan, you could do that. You could start out, take a guy to 30, 30, 30, all of them the same thing, defender, 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 berserker, berserker, whatever, and then just try to see if you get an epic right away. But you have to buy these 2 slots to do that, which will cost you, what was it, like $16? But the biggest thing is to stay on your main. Go to an alt if you absolutely need gold. Play these alts. Go through the story quests. They have their own feats. They have their own gold. They have their own quests still for you to complete out. You can do that. But there's a point to where you're wasting too much time on these alts to where your main is not gaining levels. And you need those levels because every level you do, you get a CP boost. You get like 130 CP. You're getting raw stats whenever you level up. And the further we can level up our main, eventually we'll be so strong on this main that when we go over to these other ones, it'll be way faster to level them. So at a point to where I'm maybe like level 70, level 72, level 73, maybe there's a point to where I get to level 70s and I've got better gear, I've got higher CP, I've got better item collection. Maybe I got some cool mounts because I got to 70, so I get the epic mount. Then I go over to these and start leveling them up when it gets really, really slow. But you can always get levels on your main, so I just do not like playing alts. I'm thinking of transitioning to an assassin over range. Do both. You're not held in doing one. I play this guy right now. Look, it's only a matter of you getting the gold you need to get your skills, which I say that like it's an easy thing to do. It is not easy to get the gold you need to get your skills at all. It takes a hell of a long time to get that gold. But eventually, when you do have that gold, all it is to play either subclass is just you simply having a weapon and then going over to the avatar. So right now I'm defender. I'm going to go berserker, and it presets everything. All my skills down there are still exactly the same for berserker. I don't have to go set those back up. It switched over the weapon for me. I don't know why I'm going there. It switches over the weapon for you. You can have presets down here with different presets of gear if you want. And now we're good to go as berserker. I just hit the button and fight. We're doing all the same thing we normally would do. Like it's the same. So I'm playing both, right? I'm not just playing Defender. I'm not just playing Berserker. I'm playing both at any time I want to. Eventually, you'll be able to do the same thing as well with your skills. So you're not set, and it's good. Like something like the, I think the Rogue is one of the best things because, or the Sniper. The Sniper is the easiest class by far to level. Free to play spender, it doesn't matter. Play a Sniper, easy leveling, and then later on you've got you've got some variety. You've got a choice that you can play hand-to-hand melee combat anytime you want as a Rogue, or you can just be a Sniper. So you've got two really good options. I've got an option of being a tank and being a melee Berserker that trips people a lot. So it's not, I mean, it's variation, but it's not as much as something like a ranged unit turning into a stealthy Rogue unit. I think that's pretty cool. So when you get bored with one, you switch to the other, or use, for whatever situation you want. PvP maybe for one. I think they're both great at PvP, Sniper and Rogue. So it just depends on your playstyle, but at least then you have some variety. And then when they come out with a third subclass, you could play that one too. You're not stuck. Like, nobody's stuck. Okay, what are we going to do? What was I doing? Let me go back to my shield, because I actually like the shield lately. I've been using this shield. It's slower grinding, but I don't use any health pots when I use my Defender. So I'm really enjoying that. Let's see, I've got this quest to do. A lot of kill quest on that one. What else do we need to do? We need to look over the guild. We need to see what's going on with the guild raids. Read over all of that. Take our alt guild in there and see what's going on with it, and do these summons, right? Now you're reworking on my codex to range, your item collection. Yeah, you'll do the same thing though. Item collection is not bound by of course, if it says range damage for me and I complete range damage, it's not giving me any kind of boost. But I do think that there's a hidden multiplier inside the game based off of CP. I'm pretty sure somebody else out there can agree or know some knowledge about that. I'm pretty sure there's some hidden information based on your level and your CP. So if I'm level 60 and I'm fighting a level 70 enemy, I don't think it matters as much. I think it matters how high your CP is, yes. But I also think that there is still some hidden negatives for you fighting something that's so much higher than you, regardless of your CP. And I also think that whatever you're fighting, the higher CP you have, the better off you are, if that makes sense, right? The higher CP you are, regardless of level, you're better off. But also, there's still some negative or much harder to hit or much harder to do things against things that are much higher level than you are, right? You think it's all CP based? I don't think it's all strictly CP based. I think it's level based and CP based. Is what I'm kind of feeling. Now, I don't know. I don't have any numbers to back that up. But it's how I feel when I fight something so much higher level, regardless of CP. But I guess you could say it's all CP based, yes, but I don't know. Both my assassin and my healer are the same level. They're both the same level, and one has red monsters. Oh, there you go, right there. So it's off of CP, right? Then I guess I was kind of explaining it the same way off of CP. But I was just saying that even with additional CP, I still feel like there's something that's going to happen when you fight something that's way higher level than you, regardless of your high CP. The high CP is going to help, sure. But I still think there's a penalty for you fighting something that's so much higher. Like maybe a higher miss rate regardless, all that kind of stuff. And yeah, we know that, right? 63, I'm at 62 right now, so I could get from 62 to 64 maybe? Yeah, I'll do them. I don't ever sweat the stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just enjoy the game. I'm not, I get gear when I get gear. I get levels when I get levels. I fight those instance bosses when I fight those instance bosses. It's not a race. I'm not competing against anybody. I'm just enjoying my time. So when I go in here and do that, we do it. Just have fun, man. It's confirmed there's a level debuff by Korea. Yeah, so there is a level debuff, right? Yeah. A level debuff no matter how high your CP is, but it's always good to have high CP because it makes a difference. Yeah, okay. It makes sense. That's why I decided to make a sniper. I think if he wins and assassin has the dodge. Yeah, I think a sniper assassin would be fun. You've got some really different playstyles there, and both are pretty deadly. 2 alt at level 40. Just decided to use points to grab rare summons to help collection. A tip for all free-to-play like me, if you make a new character, just grind Midgard treasure chests and delete the character. Yeah, but deleting the character, that's an interesting thing that you brought up. Oh, no, JR, what's up, man? JR, I haven't pulled yet. I'm about to. Okay, treasure chests, well, really deleting accounts. Here's the thing about deleting accounts that I've seen, and that it's different than what we heard on, you know, Korean servers. Like, I don't think we can delete an account until we're a certain level, and even then, it says you have to be inactive for 60 days. Did you guys see that? Has anybody tried to delete an account, and then when it did say you could, it said you have to be inactive from that account for 60 days, from that character. So if I come in here and look at this character, that means I couldn't log into this character for 60 days, and then I can delete it? That's crazy. I don't think so. No. You cannot delete from 1 to 20. Look, this guy's 14. I can tell you right here. Yeah, you can delete it after 60 days. Character level 5 to 20 can be deleted. I told you. It's totally different. Now, maybe it's because you guys are 4 years into your server and they don't care if you guys delete this because they're giving you like sweet deals for legendaries and epics. Like you can outright buy legendaries and epics, and there's a new tier above legendary in Korea, right? There's the mythic ones or something. So things are very different here. They've made it so you can't really jump on an account and kind of farm that account, re-roll an account over and over to different accounts and try to get an easy epic or legendary. So I don't know how, I honestly don't know how you can delete an account. I guess being inactive for 60 days. Because if I come over to this level 30 account, character level 21 to 49 cannot be deleted. So once I get to 50, what does that mean? I bet when we're at 50, it's going to say the same thing. It's going to be like this. 60 days inactive. Try level 30? Yeah, I did. Level 30 said I needed to be level 21 to 49. So what's it going to say when we get to 50? Who has a level 50 character alt that they can click on and see what it says? And tell us the text, please. This one's cool? I like this one. This is the Black Knight armor with this, but it seems like it goes together. Look at the gold and the black. I mean, this helmet is from a totally different armor set, but man, this looks like it goes together. Sweet. All right, you guys ready to do some mount summons? Who's ready for some mount summons? Fram, you on stream? What happened to my keyboard? It's going down now. Okay, I don't want it confirmed by a Korean player. I want it confirmed by somebody playing on our servers, not from a Korean player. If they've done it on US&EU, okay. But we need to know from somebody that's here and does it on here, because we've already seen it's obvious that it's different for deleting heroes. So we need to hear from somebody. I'm 50 and it says you can delete it, but the grace time is 72 hours. That's not bad, right? 72 hours and then you can start a new hero. So taking people to 50. But here's the thing. If you're at level 50, you might as well go to level 60. Go to level 60 and get that free epic avatar so you can have 4 epic avatars to try to get a legendary. Why would you delete at 50? That's crazy. Get to 60. Get to at least 60. Now, I would try to maybe take them all to 70 so I can then get another epic mount and, you know, fuse epic mounts to get, but then you got to have a really strong main class. You know, this main one's got to be really strong so it's an easy ride. Because it's not easy to get to 60. It takes time. It's not going to be easy to get to 70 either. It all takes time. Iron Chads? What are Iron Chads, man? I'm going to try. My paladin is level 52. Yeah, well, F4 already told us. He said he's right there on EU, US, and has a 50 and tried it. So, you know. We've got a 72-hour grace period. But again, you wouldn't do that at 50. Like, you would go to 60 at least, and then you could delete it at 60 if you wanted to. You wouldn't do it. You would not do it at 50. I would wait. I think that'd be a waste. Like, what's getting a rare? You got a rare at 30. What did we get at 40? Like a rare mount? Yeah, so I would wait till 60. Not get the same mount to fuse? No, you will. Like, the basic stuff is always the same. When you get to 30, whatever it is, it's always the honorable one, so it's always the same. Like, right now, if I go and play my other accounts, 240, 250, 260, I just have to make sure I have on the right avatar. So when I hit 60, I had on a defender avatar because I wanted the defender basic, the honorable one. So as long as when I go to 60 on these other accounts, I put on a defender when I pull that card, the one that we get from our feats, then I will get the honorable defender. So then I'll have 4 additional copies because I already got 1, and I'll be able to fuse those and try to get a legendary. Same thing with your mounts. Your mount's going to be whatever. The mount, you don't even have to worry about what avatar you have on. That mount is going to be the basic mount. It's going to be the same one. So the mount's easy. But again, that's a lot of level. Well, that's a lot of leveling. Oh, do I have to put in my special code? Hold on. You guys ready to summon? Let's get to this. Let's see if we get some cool mounts. I need a fast mount to, you know, mow down some berserkers. Why don't mounts have trample damage? Like every minute. Not a lot, right? But every minute if you rode over somebody, it would do some damage. That way you couldn't just sit there and just ride past people and just keep going back and forth, you know. You just ride over them one time, every minute cooldown, you do some damage to them. It'd be kind of cool. It'd be kind of nice, you know. All right, let's go fight these guys right here and let's do some summons. Premium shop. Oh, I think I have something in the bag that might spawn. It might pop up one of those deals whenever we do this. This is the daily $8.99 deal they have right now for the event to get some avatar summons. Here we go. Let's do this, guys. All right, we spent 1,000 yesterday to get some avatars. We got 4 epics, and then we were lucky and did some fusion for mounts, and we got an epic mount, the dragon mount, which was really cool. And then I've got that video on YouTube. If you haven't seen it, go check out that video. It's got all the highlights, and it was a good time. Now let's see if we can have a good time here with mounts. Oh, man. Good luck, my guy. Appreciate it, OP Gamer. Good luck to you guys, too. Hope everybody can get something good. At least an epic. I really hope that if you're doing some summons out there, you get an epic. There are people that have spent like $10,000, $20,000, and they don't see a legendary, but it's 0.01%. The odds of you getting a legendary are extremely low, even with, you know, $5,000 spent. It's still very low. So we're just hoping for some luck. We're definitely hoping for some epic luck. I still haven't seen a legendary on this account, so I don't know what happens when you get a legendary. Like, I haven't seen those eyes that people talk about and the way it happens, but let's hope for some epics, please. That's all I ask. Please. Some cool epics to complete out our collection. And then I really would like an epic mount so I can move around faster. Like, because there's big, like the zones are big. Well, Zone 3 is big. Zone 3 is extremely big. Man, we're not even getting rares. We're not hitting that 1% yet, guys. No, I don't think we can trigger a pop-up deal from doing these kind of summons. All right, so far we're not having luck. We had better luck yesterday with avatars, right? Nothing but commons and uncommons. Not even a rare, man. Come on. Oh, this is rough. Hope you get a legendary mount. Hey, man, I appreciate that, but I am really satisfied with just some epic mounts. If we can repeat what we did yesterday, 4 epics was pretty insane. I think right now we're getting the true percentages. Oh, wait. Oh, is this how mounts go? They just kind of pop out like this? Maybe when it's a rare. Got a fuse for an epic? Man. Fusing is not guaranteed, and it's sad times with fusions too, man. When you get an epic, it does something, right? Yeah, it did. It did. It did the same thing. That's what it did. We went to some lady who was holding kind of this egg, and it was a very different animation for the epic. Okay, we're almost halfway done. This game is brutal. It is brutal. This game is so brutal, man. It really is. That's why we have the free... why is it gold? Oh, here we go. Yeah, we had this naked lady doing this stuff. What is this? It's like it's zoning me into something totally different. Oh, shit. Are you kidding me on that timing? Are you joking me on that timing? This couldn't have... I couldn't have teleported into this zone like 10 seconds earlier or later? I think I'm going to have to relog. This happened to somebody else and they said they had to log... No, finalize. Again, the same dragon? No, it's the other dragon. We didn't get to see the animation. Man. Okay, so we have this dragon. Whatever the brother sister dragon this is, which is the... So we just got the second best flying... or the best flying mount. There's the two highest flying mounts. We've got both of those somehow. These are the two best flying mounts, and we just got them. One is for attack, one is for defense. I don't think there's any one better than that. This gives us 21% XP. I guess this one is pretty comparable, maybe the same. Yeah, so we got that, but we didn't get to see any animation. What is happening? That's sad, right? Took away all my joy, like right when we went in there. What was that about? Why is it teleporting me? Am I brute? I'm not brute right now, right? Fast travel right here. I gotta tell you though, I would much rather have a ground mount right now. That's what I want. I want a fast, epic ground mount, please. All right, let's get back to it. Are we gonna finalize that one? Yeah, we're gonna finalize this other one we have right here because this guy's sweet. We'll take that. Okay, so I've got one of the top epic flying for my berserker and for my defender. What else can we get? Please. Now we won't have this issue. We'll be able to see the summoning animation. We aren't even halfway through, so that's good. We're at 63,000 still. Uh-oh. A rare? A rare I don't have? Okay, give me rares. Give me all these rares that I do not have, please. If we can get a good epic mount, I could switch back over to avatars because I do want to go to avatars. The more rare avatars, the more epics we get over there, the sooner we'll be able to get to fusing for a legendary. But this is brutal. This is massively brutal. Come on. Legendary ground mount. Epic ground mount. Let's go. Epic riding mount. Yeah, that'd be nice. Victor, I hope so. 42,000 left. We're going to have a lot of fusions to do, but I don't hold a lot of hope in fusions. Come on, switch. Okay, it's a new one. Nice. New one. All right. 29,000. Not a new one. Duplicate, so maybe we can fuse. I think that was like the base one that they give us when we get to level 60, is it? No. The 30? Whatever the one we get the free rare one. Well, my heart. It's breaking my heart, man. $17,000 left. Oh, Rhoda, what's up? How you doing? 15,000. So we got 4 epics yesterday. That's what I was saying. Yesterday was good, man. Yesterday was really good. 4 epics yesterday. Avatars. Oh, if it's legendary, it'd be different, right? Come on, ground mount, please. Ground mount, let's go, piggy. Woo! What is this? Simba, Toomba? Which one is the Lion King one? All right, what's his speed? Pumbaa? I can't remember. What's this little piggy's speed here? Mount Avatar. Pumbaa? It is Pumbaa? Okay. Rare, epic. Oh, we got to finalize this? Okay, now this, do we want to finalize? That's a good question. Let's go over here and look at the epics ground mounts. So this is the fastest one. Carry capacity, move speed 100%. Is he 100%? Where'd he go? Those elephants look pretty cool because they're... Oh, wait, is this the base one? Is this the basic B or is it this one? Oh, it's the higher class one, I believe. Okay, so this guy, 100% movement speed. So the carry capacity, all those are the same. This one has potion recovery of 16% instead of 13%, but the odds of us getting that aren't great. This has defensive 7, so it's a defensive one, which is great for my defender. I guess that's the comparable, like this guy is the offensive version of him. Unless this one is. No, it's this one. This one is 8 defense. 8 defense. I think we're good. We're up there. We're not far off from the 8. Where's the 8 defense? This, I think that's the highest one. So 8 defense, 400 HP, and all damage 3 instead of 2. And a little bit more potion. 1% more cooldown reduction, and then debuff a little bit higher. But the odds of us, you know, we could spend, how much was it? We could spend 1,200. Oh, you guys can't see because it's right behind me. You guys know how this works, right? When you get an epic or a legendary, you have to finalize it. You have to say, yes, this is the one I want. Or you could spend 1,200 gems, diamonds, and it will give you a different random epic. Which is good if you have like a really bad epic, like a really bad base epic that you don't want. Or if you have, like, say this was an avatar and it was a berserker avatar and I wanted to try to get a defender avatar, I could say swap it and it would just give us a random one. But I think I'm pretty happy with this. Equip that. So we got 2 today. A flying one and that one. And we still got 11,000 left. And then we'll go do... And then we'll go do some fusions and see if we can get lucky there. All right, here we go. What are we at with mileage? Mileage, we can almost get another epic mount or an epic avatar. I mean, we'll keep getting the divine runes every day for 300, but we've got to pick. We can pick if we want to. All right, can we get lucky? So that's 2 epics, 4 epics yesterday, 2 today. Yesterday was a good day, right? Maybe we'll catch up here, right here. Catch up. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Is that legendary? That's epic, right? Yeah, I think legendary is totally different. Okay, a new one. That's good. That's good, man. That's really good. We're at 3 today. Late game saves. Late game saves for sure because woo, we weren't doing good. That wasn't legendary. No way. That was epic. Yeah, that was epic. Legendary is going to be a whole huge thing. It's going to blow our minds when we see a legendary. Yeah, the whale's going to come out and like jump in our face. Hold on, we got a delivery. I think it's my daughter's birthday cake, actually. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I think when we get a legendary, it's gonna fly out. Like, it's gonna be totally different. It's gonna be crazy cool looking when a legendary pops out. Yeah, it did almost look like this one, right? Oh, we gotta finalize it. That's right. Every time we gotta finalize this and make sure it's the one we want. I'm just gonna hit OK because we already have 2 really awesome epics. We'll take that. We'll take whatever it is. All right, 2,000. So how many more? We just got 1 more summon. That's it. All right, let's fuse. Let's fuse. Okay, with all that, do you guys even think we're gonna have 4 rares to fuse into an epic? I don't think so, because we haven't gotten all those rares like we have on avatars. Avatars, we've gotten almost all of them. I think we only have 6 left or fewer. So there was a, like, if we did all these summons for avatars, we'd have a way higher chance to be able to try to fuse for an epic. But mounts, since we haven't cleared out mounts before, look at all these rares we're missing. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to fuse. Let's auto fuse this. Yeah, here we go. It goes fast. Look at the screen, guys. It goes really fast. Couple upgrades there. 3. Ooh, 2 there. Oh, that was nice. That was a lot of hits on uncommons. Okay, we're going into rares. A lot of rares. Man, look at that. No rares in that one. Okay, good. New ones. New rares are stats. Riprad, what's going on? Farming on my alt, I completed a tier on my battle pass. To do your battle pass, spin gold. Save up gold for when the battle pass comes out, and then do summons too. Like, save up some summons if you can for a week before the battle pass. Definitely save gold, because the more gold you spend right when it comes out, you'll complete it really quickly. Yeah, look through those missions. If you can save up enough gold, like buy a skill, when it comes out, you'll complete it out really fast. I bought my 70 million skill for the defender, and it completed it immediately. Now 70 million is crazy. I know it's a crazy amount of gold, but try to save something. It'll help you get it done faster. What are these little ones? I thought we were done with this. All right, go back to auto. Rares. More rares. I like it. I think for rares, we actually got a few tiers. I know that only these 2, I feel like we would have gotten more. Because I don't think I had that many rares. Epics, we had to have gotten maybe this tier. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that would have been 4 today. What do I have equipped? I have that one equipped, and I have this one equipped. How do these 2 compare? Yeah, the dragon's better. Definitely better. Okay. Come on, new rares. Okay, that was a duplicate rare, so we might be able to fuse for an epic. Maybe. You hate it when it fuses into the white. Okay, we've got 3 shots to get an epic. 18% chance, right? Yeah, we got 500k mileage. We probably do, but what do we want to get with that? I think we want to go avatar with the mileage, because we're fine with, I feel like we're good with, come on, one more. Just one 18% chance, please. Just one, please. Okay, all right. We got something. This is good. Oh, man. Oh, I thought it was an elephant. It's the same dude again? It could be the lower version of him. Oh, no, this is different. We had Pumbaa. This is not Pumbaa. This is a different one. And 2 new rares off of that too. What? Look at that. Another upgrade of HP along with ranged damage. This is the defense one. We already had a defense one. We could roll this into something else if we want to play around. Because we've got 7 defense, 300. Let me go over here to epics. Yeah, we got 7 defense, 300 HP, and 2% all damage. Where this one is 4... No, that's not the right one. 7, 250, so it's less. It's less all around. Now, if we want to... We might as well try it one time. I've never actually flipped an epic before, or a legendary, to see what it could be. Something else. Hold on, let me get some diamonds. Go over here and get another diamond pack really quick. I'm going to need some anyways. Pop up in the browser. Yeah. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for joining us. Successful. All right, back to us. Okay, so when we do this, we are just going to get another random one, a different random one. So maybe we can get lucky. I think the elephants look cool because they're so big, but they're actually kind of annoying when there's so many elephants out there. When there's so many big mounts there, like those legendary horse that looks like that horse is made for a giant, it's kind of like too big a little bit too big, you know? Let's see what else we can get though. It's fun to see. It's like almost like summoning a different, totally different one. So 1,200 gems for this. Since yesterday, do you realize how lucky you are? Woo! In just 100 diamonds, right? Yeah, I guess. Did we have this bad boy? No, we've got this one, which is a flying mount for... Actually, I was hoping for another ground mount. I didn't know it was going to give us a flying mount. Okay, so now we know, though. If you have a flying mount and you were really hoping for a ground mount, I didn't know this at all. I thought for sure that... Because this one, we could have actually tried to flip it and tried to go for a ground mount. I thought it was just going to give us another flying mount. So what this gave us was one of these dudes. That one. I guess it really doesn't matter. I mean, I've already got the two best flying mounts, and I've got this guy. I was really hoping for a different ground mount. So now it costs 4,000 for me to change it from this to something else. I'm just going to finalize that. I'm not going to spend 4,000. We could do 4,000s in summons. It would make sense if it was a legendary and I was really looking for a different legendary. Then we could go kind of fish for it. But we're good. We're good. Yeah, Victor, good luck, right? This skin is different. Yeah, we're good. I think we got a really nice increase. Now, we didn't look at my CP before we started all this to see what kind of CP increase we got. But I'm sure we could go back through the stream because we were running around a lot before I did summons. And the CP is right there at the very bottom. Now, I don't know if I was in my berserk form. I think I was. So I'll just have to go back through, look at it. And when I cut this up to do a video, then I'll do that. But are you guys on YouTube right now? If you're on YouTube, go watch my video from yesterday's summons. A good time. I posted that last night about 13 hours ago, I think. Oh yeah, we need to talk over guild raids. We need to do everything about guild raids. Hey, blood sample. I think everybody is on at Garm. We should try to do the guild raid at Garm. At least put out a guild raid notification for people to join like we did last night. Everybody joins that guild raid, like actually joins a raid. And then once they join that, we try to go take down the first boss, which will be easy to take down. But I feel like everybody is on at Garm. Hey, does this priest have... Here's the thing. I cannot check your CP. So if I invite you and then I drop you, you didn't text me, message me, anything. So I don't know what your CP is. If you're level 51 and you're like really low CP and you're playing on some alts, I don't know what you are. I could just invite you, kick you from my clan, but I think then it takes you another 24-hour cooldown, which is an asshole move to do. But this game doesn't give you any information. It's so stupid. If I'm trying to get somebody to join my guild or they apply, we should have more information than just their level. I can't look at anything. Do you guys know of a way to like search somebody? They have to be on your friends list for you to see them. And I really hate like saying accept and then kicking this guy right away. 06. We're on EU US 06. You watch other streamers pull 5 epic avatars. So yeah, you're lucky. Yeah. Well, I mean, what is the odd to get an epic? The odds are 0 or 0.1%. That's the odds. So yeah, extremely lucky. It's not a 1%. We're not talking about we have 1% in a lot of games. We had 1% in Raid Shadow Legends forever during global launch and like a year after global launch. There was no 2-time summons. There was no pity. There was no pity in the game. There was no 200 pity, 240 pity. There was just a 1% chance to get a legendary in Raid Shadow Legends when it launched for quite a long time. So getting a legendary in Raid in the beginning was like, holy shit. And that's at a 1%. We're talking about a 0.1%. That's why it's so crazy, even to get an epic. That's why I'm only hoping for an epic, because even then it just seems absurd that I would even get an epic at that rate. But we've been doing pretty good. One Primal, I've never played Rip Rat. I stopped playing when Mythics came out. I've actually never taken my account. Anybody on my account has any kind of red stars. That is when, like a month after I quit, Mythics came out, or during that time. It's been a while. No legendary. We just got, 0.01%, right? Is insane. Very insane. No, that's legendary. We're talking about epic. Epic is insane. 0.1%. Legendary is just off the charts. Like you've won the lottery. If you can hit multiple legendaries just from any kind of summons at all, say $1,000, $5,000, if you can hit multiple legendaries, you are crazy lucky. Like insanely lucky. And if you're free to play and you hit epic and legendary, you're extremely lucky. So do your summons every day. Don't ever forget to come in here and get your free-ish summons for gold. Right? Knock these out every single day. They're giving us summons for events. You know, these kind of events, they're actually, always kind of giving us summons. They've been giving us summons through a daily kind of reward. They had some kind of Buddha thing where they gave us like 5 summons of each for a couple days there. So hopefully it comes, Hopefully you can all do some stuff. What is this? What is this big thing? Maxi flew away on a whale, man. That's hilarious. Oh man, my eyes. That's hilarious. I thought whales and ships were gonna be I thought we were gonna have some kind of like water world that we go into, and we would need like those kind of ships and whales. I definitely would like the ship though. The whale's funny, but I think flying away on a ship would be pretty sweet. All right, so did I defense, like these are the defensive ones? Oh, the attack ones don't give you additional. They give you critical strike, which is pretty nuts, but they don't give you H. This one gives me HP, right? HP, skin. I guess I'll run with the piggy. He's not very big though. I don't even know if I really like this look that much. I kind of like an elk, man. The elk looks pretty sweet. What dragon? I kind of like the white dragon. Oh, this thing looks pretty neat too. It might not be as big. Like when I fly on the dragon, that dude is huge. Look. Like massively big. If I'm on this little guy, maybe I can see better. Like when I'm flying over and I see, oh, there's a berserk. AFK farming. Descend. Attack. Yeah. All right, gents, that was it. We're at 24,600 in my berserk form. And we got to get some levels. Like I've been living in void. We'll just keep doing that. I've been getting a level a day for sure. A level every single day, and we'll keep doing that no matter the price. Alts can buy you rares too? Rares. What are rares, man? It's like pleb stuff. That's poor people talk. Rares. You pulled an epic and I was hoping for a legendary? Arturo, man, if you pulled an epic, it's 0.1%. You're fantastic. Priest to heal you guys? How many priests do you have in your guild? A few. What's your CP? We're looking for like people that are close to 20,000 CP or above. Right now, the top 100 are 20,000 and above. So if you're close to 20,000, then you're right there at the top 100. So combat power, if we scroll all the way down to 9,100, they're at 21,000. So there should be a lot of people out there that have been playing since the start that are around 20,000 if they've maybe spent a little and they're hardcore. Right? Spent a little hardcore, you know? Where I can farm at level 52, you're 18k CP. Have you done your quests? Have you done your story quests? Where are you at on story quest? Let me just jump into something so I'm not sitting here idly. Because you should definitely do your story quests. Is this the book farm area? Yeah, let's go see if anybody's chilling over in the book farm area. Steel City, what's up, my man? How you been? You just missed all the big summons. Now, is this guy faster? This little piggy should be faster. I guess it looks cool with my armor and my little goat head. Yeah. Look at that. Looking good. Let's get up here and see what it looks like when I fly. All right, looking cool. Not as big and scary as the dragon, but still pretty nice. Yeah, I do love the Go helmet. I do. It matches this armor so well, too. It's awesome. I don't think I'll ever want to go away from it. It looks too cool. It really does. It doesn't even look like a helmet. It looks like you're a goat. It's so streamlined. Plus 4 actually. Each alt, at least 3 rares types of your choice. What's going on? No. Don't spread your alts with different rares. No way. Riprat. You get the same rare with every single alt, so you can have then 4 to fuse into an epic. Okay, we need to go over guilds. Like, we really need to go over guilds, everyone. Let's jump into... I don't know if I can look at guilds while I'm in a dungeon. Can I? Guild stuff? We need to go over this so we can take care of this today, or at least we're going to try it today. Has anybody been doing this dungeon? Yo, Blood Sample, have you done the Royal Tombs yet? Have you attempted the Royal Tombs on medium? Man, it's a high CP for this. I bet that's going to be nutso. Saving your tickets for extreme? Holy shit. I'll try to catch up, man. I'll keep getting levels and see what we can do. Let's see what this guy's CP is a paladin. Oh man, I hate to do this to this guy, but look, if you're on an alt or you got really low CP and I don't know what, like, they need to really make it better for people applying to your guild so you can see some information. See what kind of gear they have on and see what their CP is. At least CP at minimum. Where's his name? I don't know. It's not looking good. It's looking like he's going to be low down somewhere. $18,000? Level 51, 18,000. Seems like we got a lot of priests and paladins right now, but I don't know who's online. It's one thing to have a lot of something, but it's another to have them actually online. You know? So, we'll see. See what happens. Okay. Guild stuff, right? We need to go over all that guild stuff. What are we going to do for guilds? Has anybody been running the guild raid yet? Any of you guys out there run it yet? And how was your experience with it? Let me know. So we had an awesome time for summons. I hope you guys enjoyed all those summons. I enjoyed it. I think tomorrow we should do another group of summons for avatars. Don't you agree? No. We should save. I think we're good right now. The only reason I say we should save is that we should save those 100,000 diamonds to level the account, right? Levels are guaranteed. We get levels, we get 130 CP increase. It's a guaranteed nice increase, and then we won't have a level disparity when we fight something. It's like the most important thing I can do outside of summoning. Like, it's easy. It's guaranteed, right? All we got to do is spend all those diamonds just to level in. Not as fun as summoning, but we'll do some more summons. We'll do some more. All right, I'll get some more summons tomorrow if you want to, but maybe not that. Maybe we'll do 50,000, save the other 50,000 for leveling. Did you kick my paladin? Yeah, I did. I kicked your paladin out. Yeah, Thank you so much for letting me know that you were leaving, and then I booted him out there so we could get room for others, right? Yeah. Your guild's not at level 4, so you can't do that yet. Arturo, man, you're gonna have to come over to our guild. I think you're on during our time, Arturo. You're gonna have to come over and join us, buddy. We've got some spots open. We can make some spots. I don't know what's going on with some of our guild members that I don't play with on a daily basis, and I don't know if you guys play with. It's really important for me to know if these guys even show up. Are these guys showing up to Garm? Are they showing up to anything that you guys do at all? Are they just one of those people that come in and just, you know, AFK farm all the time? They're not really worried about events. They're just enjoying the game their own way, which is fine, but they could go to Olympians. They could go to our other guild, because we need people that are going to show up. We need people to show up for boss fights, because, guys, we are in an alliance chat right now, and an alliance chat with all the top alliances. All these top alliances are calling out berserks. Wherever they see a berserk farming, they're calling them out to me. They're joining us and wanting to join us on the boss fights. And they're all people that you know. They're all big alliances, and even more are coming. So we've got level 7s, we got Spartans, we got Old Gods, Bifro, Midnight, Moscow. Anything that you see up here in alliances, and I've got other alliances with them, not in chat, but just set up as an alliance. But if you look at rankings for guild power, Moscow, Spartan, Old Gods. We need to get Unison in here, talk to them. Midnight we've already got. Somebody said something about Mafia yesterday. So Unison, I need to do an alliance with Unison and see if I can talk to them. This is an alliance guild. Oh, this is... Did it say yes? Yeah, I know it's an alliance guild. I'm asking for a request. Well, there's a translator. I don't know what it's doing right now. I'll have to see. There's a translator inside the game. So I don't think it was working really well, because when we do alliance chat, sometimes it would say it was already English and it wasn't going to translate to English, but it really, in fact, was not English. So I don't know. Who are the top 10 members for power? Who, on my guild? Don't you worry about who they are. They're powerful. What do you mean? Oh, I'm already in alliance with them? Okay, well then I'll have to include them into our chat, if that's what it's saying. I'll check in a minute. Yeah, so we're getting all those people together. Like, the alliances are forming together. Nobody likes Berserk. Nobody respects Berserk. All they try to do is push people down. And these alliances want to go to those bosses. They want to help out. They want to do stuff. So that's good. Yeah, I tell you, but I have to kill you, right? Already allied? Okay. Is there a new game, or is this like a new to you, Stu? This is a new game that just global released, Steel City. About how long we've been playing this? I don't know, a month? Have we been playing for less than a month? Maybe I could join Ironclad soon? Yeah. Very active, but from Sweden. What's going on, Sweden? Yeah. If you have good CP, message me over. Or you're in Discord, right? If you're in Olympians, I'm sure you're in Discord. So message me on Discord. Let me know your CP and what kind of time you're awake. Are you awake at the first Garm? Because if we go to the first Garm and then we go to Balder after that, we have time in between before Valhalla. And if everybody's already grouped up at Garm and then at Balder, boom, we jump into it for 15 minutes and we take down this boss, and then Valhalla happens. And then we all disperse. So it should be really easy if people are online, because we're already together. I think that makes the most sense, because it's only 15 minutes. Now, the first time, it might be a little bit longer than 15 minutes, though. But we'll still have everybody together, because the first battle is going to be easy. We beat it. We get our ticket back. We have 2 tickets. We have 2 runs a week. But if we beat the difficulty, as we climb up, we get that ticket back. So the first difficulty should be easy. If we have enough people, then we've got 2 tickets still. And we'll see when we get stopped. Say we get stopped on difficulty 4 of difficulty 6. I'm making these numbers up. I don't know what their difficulties are. Then we'll just be on 4. Then we try 4, do our best, lose, and we get rewards. We get whatever box they give us. And then we go down to 3 because we want to beat it. We want to be at 1 we can beat, correct? Because if we... Okay, let's look over that right now. Let's go over all the information right now. Let's get this. Let's get this settled so we can do this today and attempt it. And if you guys know any more information, let me know. I've got a window pulled up that it's not showing you. Let me go over to this pan. Okay. So we've got Valhalla Dungeons. How to enter the dungeon. Let's do this. You can enter the dungeon by clicking menu dungeons. Yes, we were here yesterday. Right. Now, a couple people have entered already. Why and how? What's going on? How are other people having scores right here? Can anybody tell me that? Harkness and this other person. How do they have a score? What did they do? How are they able to enter without all of us being there and without me initiating this? There's a 15-minute timer down here I can see. How the hell did they get in here? You can enter the dungeon by clicking that, right? We go inside. Now, we formed a raid. We tried to form a raid yesterday before we went in. So when I'm over here at guild members, create raid party. I hit this button in the bottom right. And then once they're in a raid party, you'll see an icon pop up here. I don't know if you need to because it's not telling us that we need to be in a raid party for this. It's just saying that we can join it. Is there a staging area when we go in there? Make a raid party. It's for the loot. Okay. But we want to do that, right? Yeah, but why would you do that? Why would you join by yourself and hit the boss? Do not do that. We need to beat the boss to get the loot. If you join by yourself and hit the boss, that's a waste. Now, if you know, say next week. Okay, this makes sense only if you can't make the raids. Say next week, you know we're going to down the boss on Friday. But you know you can't make it on Friday. So you go in there and you hit the boss ahead of time so you have some score. I agree with that. And that's probably very helpful because then you'll get some kind of chest for participation. But don't do it unless you're sure, okay? Okay? Don't do that unless you're sure. Do not go in there unless you're with all of us because we have to beat it. If we don't beat it, we just all get a participation chest. If we beat it, we get to get those items to bid on. And we want those items. So we need to beat it, right? First round is very easy. Okay, that's good to know. So tonight when we jump in there, we'll do first round. I'll record it all, and then I can do a breakdown video on YouTube explaining our experience when we go through here. So we can see the CP. If you check for the remaining HP of the boss. Okay, remaining HP of the boss right there. Look, the boss is already down to 94% from them two hitting it. This boss is very easy, the first one. But don't go in there right now and light it up. Right now, Blood Sample could go in there and kill it. Don't do that. Let's wait till after Garm and Boulder tonight. Go in there together so we can get a good feel for... Like, we can go in there and not hit him. We have 15 minutes. We go in there, look around a little bit for 1 minute. Then we hit him. Then we'll get to stage 2 where it's a little bit harder. We'll go in there and we'll start really getting a sense of what the mechanics are. All right, so we go in there. We see his HP. HP remaining. You can check the entire list of obtained rewards by clicking this icon on the right corner of the list. Obtained rewards. These are the rewards we can get from this lower level boss. But what about obtained already? Here are some guild rewards. Guild rewards, obtained rewards, experience done. I don't see anything when I click their name. Boss details, we can see his moves. Yeah, over in boss details, if you're wondering what he's going to do. But again, I'll do a YouTube video on breaking down like his mechanics and how we should fight this thing when we do it tonight. Yeah, you can join a guild, but when you join a guild, you have to wait 7 days before you can go into the guild dungeon, is what it said. Still bid on items. You think they can still bid on items? That's fine. I have no problem with somebody coming in and hitting the boss because they can't make the raids. I'll have a problem if people keep doing that and then nobody's making the raids and then we can't beat the boss. I'll have a big issue with that. I'll be like, hey, can you try to make the time? Can we work around and, you know, get away with that? If we have 30 people coming in and just picking at the boss and then 10 of us trying to beat it, it's not going to work out, right? We need more people then playing together at the same time. And we'll have to move some people around in guilds and get people around the same time zones or something. We'll see. I think we're going to be fine. We've got a lot of active people on during the first Garm fight. And if I have to stay up late till 4 a.m. or something like that, then I'll stay up late and we'll get it completed. Remaining HP. So there's a contribution tab. You can check the contribution. That's the one we already saw right up here. Of each guild member. Check the range of each guild progress and clearing time. There's rankings for guilds. Oh, it's right here. Let's check that out. So Moscow beat tier 1 already 3 hours and 5 minutes ago. So they already checked it out. You can skip up to 3 phases lower than the highest phase you cleared during the previous week. That's good. So we don't have to go back through. I mean, that makes sense. I don't even know why we can even challenge the lower stages if we're already at a higher stage. But you can quick clear them, kind of skip them the week after. Only for guild leaders and vice guild leaders. You can obtain all the rewards from the skip phases if you clear the dungeon after changing the phase. Okay, it's going to reset when? Monday. It does reset Monday. So this update was during the week. We don't have a lot of time to clear all this out, but it looks like it's going to be easy to do because today is Friday for me over here in Japan. It might be Thursday night for some of you. Level 4, 7 days. Right there it says you got to be 7 days in the alliance to be able to participate. But remember, once we beat this lower level dungeon, we'll get our ticket back. We have 2 per week, but if we get it clear, we get it back. Now, is it true, and I want to keep reading, is it true that we have to beat the boss to get items to bid on? Or if we do enough damage, do we still get items to bid on? I thought we had to beat it from what somebody told me. And if that's the case, once we get to like 4 and we can't beat it, we know for sure we can't beat it, then would we want to drop down to stage like difficulty 3 to where we know we can beat it and then get rewards? If that's what's going to happen? You will obtain the rewards when you clear the guild dungeon. The next phase of the dungeon will open where a more powerful boss exists. Okay. Guild XP, guild coins, and guild dungeon reward chests will be given to all participants when clearing the phase of the guild dungeon. Right? Registered to the guild auction. Here we go. Guild auction rewards. The guild rewards obtained from clearing the phase of the dungeon will be registered to guild auction automatically, and you can acquire items through auctions or receive a share of the winning bid. So that's the way, like if you guys don't know, it's pretty cool how this is. If there's a really good item and all the whales are bidding on that item and only items they can use. Obviously, we don't have anybody in our guild that's going to be a dick and be like, hey, let me take this item just because I want to go sell it on the auction house. What whale would do that anyways? They don't care about that stuff. They're a whale. They can buy whatever they want. They're only going to bid on things they can use for their class, right? Because we want to do better as a guild overall. We want our strongest that are always there, of course, to have good items so they can help us out, right? But when they bid on that stuff, when they win that bid, the rest of the whatever diamonds they spent for that bid goes to the guild. So I think that's pretty cool. If somebody bids 4,000 for something, another person bids, 1,000. If there's people bidding all the time, all of those diamonds get dispersed to every single guild member. I think that is pretty neat. Was that it? This didn't really go over what we do in there. Okay, I want to run in on my alt account. Let me log into my alt account. I'm going to pull it over here and I'm going to run in there on that account and just look at it really quick. Now, I don't think I'll be able to stay alive long enough for us to spawn anything, for us to see any mechanics, but here's what I'm going to do. We're going to do this tonight, no matter how late I have to stay up, and we'll see something. We'll make a YouTube video and we'll get to see some mechanics. I'm going to log off of this account, and I'm going to log into it here. What's going on? No, they get it back if you don't win. You do. Yeah. If you win, you get your, oh yeah, I forgot to say that too. And it's all over here in our Discord if you don't know. Come check out Discord. Come join us in Discord, guys. We're always playing Odin, talking about it, doing all this stuff. So come and join us in Discord if you would. It's a good time. But yes, whatever you bid, you get those diamonds back. So if you lose the bid, it's no big deal. You get them back. But if you win the bid, those diamonds from winning go to all of us. Go to everyone, which is pretty damn sweet. And company, what's this game company who has this game? Game company, if you're watching, do something about optimizing that login screen with that ship. I can't believe that enough people didn't complain for 4 years in Korea or Japan that your login machine with that weathered ship bogs down anybody's computer. It's insane that you guys haven't done something about that. Like, truly insane. Okay, so this is my paladin. And is my paladin the leader of this guild? I think so. Yeah, we are. Well, it wouldn't matter. Anybody can jump in, right? Okay, let's jump in here and see what it looks like. Wait, let me see if anybody's online. I don't think anybody is, because this is an alt guild. Let me send out this raid. Bulk raid invite. Now, whenever anybody joins the raid, it's right here like this. So at Garm, I'll keep spamming this to see how many people join. We tried this last night. You get this little indication right here, this little flag thing. And then I guess you're in a raid, but we couldn't see anything. It's not like there was some other menu that popped up here to show everybody that was in a raid. So it was kind of annoying. I don't know why. Am I lagging during Garm? Yeah, man, everybody's lagging during Garm. I'm not even streaming or doing anything and you lag during Garm. Like, it's the in-between phase. You got the outer ring of Garm where there's people just kind of chilling that did it, like they did one hit and then they kind of back off. You're safe there, but when you get right, and you're safe when you're inside Garm, but right when you try to get there, there's like this in-between phase that kind of like bogs down. And there's no way to turn off, a lot of these kind of games let you turn off the amount of other characters you see, and definitely let you completely turn off the spells, but all you can do on this one is lower them. You can't actually turn off the amount of spell effects that you see. You can only minimize all effects, which is weird. Let me turn some of those off, please. All right, guild. I sent out a guild raid. Nobody else is applying because this is an alt guild. I don't even think they log on much. They're like me. They just log on to donate. So let's go. Let's go see what we can do. Enter this dungeon. Your combat power is too low? Oh, no, I can still enter, right? Yeah, get me in there. I think sniper is the best class to play for leveling. And then you can play rogue and sniper at any time. And you'll have melee and you'll have ranged. But I do believe the sniper is probably the best class to play. I think it's the most rewarding. So this guy's just standing here. So this isn't even to the phase that we saw the Korean players playing this, unless we have chalices pop up here, bosses come in through something here and there, like a portal opens. Because what we saw was a much bigger room with chalices that would pop up on this outer ring of a circle. And then, I don't know, dude's coming out to the left or right somewhere. So he's just going to do his spells right now. We'll find out tonight. This first one's going to be easy. We're going to go in there. I'll tank this first one. We'll have whatever healers we have, and this is going to be no problem. I mean, if this little baby paladin at 16,000 can stay alive even this long, this dude's going to go down quick. I want to get to the part to where we see things pop up in ads, Can we mount in here? Yeah, we can mount because I saw the Korean mount. But I'm sure we got to get him down maybe under a certain threshold for him to do those phases. Oh, there we go. What's up? Woohoo, let's go. But we only got 15 minutes. So the thing is, we can't just come in here and chill out, right? I wish there was a staging area. I think a staging area makes way more sense. Like, we initiate the raid, people join the raid, but then they hit go somewhere, and we go somewhere to where we see everybody like in a room like this hanging out, and we're all just like, we can all just do like the general chat and talk to each other and be like, okay, let's go. Then we all go into, say, this room to where this guy is. We need a staging area, right? I think that'd be far better. Guild chat? What's going on in guild chat? Where's Maxie at, man? Is he in prison? Is he in prison? Sounds weird. All right, so we'll do this tonight. We've got an idea. We've got an idea of what we need to do. We just don't know what the phases are like in harder levels. And again, I'll do a YouTube video, so that is simple. All right, what else do we got to do, guys? Let's jump off of this account. Let's get back on my main. Let's go do a little hunting. Let's go see if anybody's out and about really quick. Yeah, I'll come back to that account later. All right, am I in my Berserker mode? Okay, I am in Berserker. I have plenty of health pots. I don't need to worry about health pots. We do need to bring our threshold up. Okay, could you stop? We need to bring our threshold up to, say, 95%. Good. B6. Hey, if you're going back into B6 blood sample, let me know. I'm ready. I'm ready to go with Jews. I'm sure we could get some more people to come in there too. All right, we got our radar on. Yeah, tell me, please. We'll go into B6. Let's see. Where have some been hanging out lately? We'll go check the books over there in Zone 3, the big frost area, and see if there's anybody hanging out there. Let me ask the server really quick. Any Berserk sightings? Whisper me. Okay. But the guy said last night the Berserks are doing much better. They said last night that they were helping, or maybe not helping. Did they actually tell everybody and invite everybody to go to Baldur? Did they say, hey, a server, come to Baldur? Oh, you're already low. You're in my channel? What kind of channel? Smash. Do you need a switch defender mode? Which one do I main? Both. I have all their skills. Well, I wouldn't say all their skills. I have 90% of their skills for both. I have a epic avatar that is a strong epic avatar for both. The Berserker epic avatar is maybe 10% better. And that's it. So do I main? I don't main either one. I play both. I do farming and DPS with my Berserker, and I tank with my Defender. And weapon-wise, they're the same exact weapon. Like same class of weapon. So I have a shiny blade +6, and then I've got the shiny blade +6 axe. As far as the gear goes, it's the same gear I'm using for both. I haven't come to like a situation to where I have better gear for one or the other yet. If I get awesome tanking gear, or maybe I roll into like some cool defense stats for something, I can have one maybe with one set, and you can do equipment presets at the bottom. One set maybe with like a whole bunch of XP and gold for grinding, one for high defense, one for high offense. You know, either or. They said Max is back to toxicity. Back to killing everybody. The server chatted and asked for help on Baldur. The server did. So it wasn't Berserk did. So Berserk didn't say, hey, let's do Baldur. Come and join us, guys. We want to take it down. Let's do this together. We've done Garm. Let's come over to Baldur. It was the server who did it. Those dudes at Berserk are whack. They could have beat Baldur so much earlier if they would have just invited the whole server to come over there. That's what kind of mentality these guys have. This is why nobody on the server likes or respects them. It's weird. It's so weird. If we were doing Garm and I was like, weeks ago, I would have said, hey guys, everybody come from Garm and come to Baldur. The funny thing is that they don't even get, if you're doing top damage and you're doing top tanking and top everything else, you're still going to get the best chest over in Baldur. It's not even one of those things where last hit makes a difference. So why wouldn't you invite everybody? You know, knowing that, and they still didn't want to invite anybody, they just wanted to do it themselves. You see what kind of people they are? It's like disgusting, man. What kind of person is that? Oh, yeah. Where's this? Where's this sexy Woods? Where's he at? I like seeing this one. Let me give a kick here. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Let's see who flies out first. Oh, are you going to fly out first? I'm sorry, Woods, where are you going? Where are you going, my friend? Come back. Baby, come back. Oh, wow, I've never seen that before. That was a long sword throw. Where are you going now? Oh, I couldn't grab him. My chains couldn't get him in time. But I got a faster mount. I'm pretty sure now my mount's a little bit faster. He was confident at first. No, his mount seems to be just... his mount seems to be faster or somewhere like that. Oh, man. I don't even... where Baldur is. It's on the third zone. If you go to the third zone, once you go there, it'll have a little thing saying that he's up. And then that'll show you exactly where to go. If you go to third zone, it is... honestly, I can't remember without it being up. I think it was somewhere over here. There? I think so. But without it being up, I can't remember. I just hit the icon and it takes me to it. There's Thor, so I'm not really positive. Yeah, I don't know. He logged off? No, he just flew away. I don't know who's playing that account. I honestly don't know if anybody's playing that account, but before, I felt like there was a bot playing that account because I would kill them and then immediately they would just fly back to the location and then I would just kill them again. Like they didn't even, like I would just stand in front of them and they would just go back to farming. So I honestly feel like a bot was playing it for some time. And then now, obviously, there's somebody there. And somebody has talked a little trash on that account before. What's going on? Someone tell that Grim is dead on B5. Oh, somebody killed him on B5? Oh, yeah, please. This is my favorite one right here. Oh, yeah, Loki's already here. Oh, this is the one that talks all the time and just keeps repeating the same stuff over and over and over. Come up with some new material, my friend, please. I even get tired of hearing myself talk in chat. I'm not even talking in chat anymore because I am so tired of hearing myself in chat. Where's Maxie at? All right, there. Hey, Max, what's up? Why are you attacking me, Max? Max, why are you attacking me? I thought we were going to chill. Why would you do that? I'm going to be right back there. It doesn't matter. Yeah, you'll be able to see it. So right after Garm, just go to that zone 3 and you'll be able to see where Baldur is and everybody will be there. Let's go check it out. Oh, this is another one of my favorite ones. This is another one that's got a lot of lip. What is my character doing, guys? Look, is it even... Oh, Maxie's hitting me? Yeah. Max, even if you kill me, I just spend a little diamonds or gold and come back, man. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what you do. I'm on all day, my man, 24/7. Your guys are going to die. You can't stand there at him. I'm going to go back there in 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 30 minutes, and check all day long. It's only 11 a.m. for me. So unless you want to stop leveling, because I know you want to level, then you're just wasting your time. Just wasting your time. I know Maxie's going to go back in there and level up, though. Let's go and see if there's anybody in this route down here. And then we'll go to the ice area, maybe. See if there's any more. 100K pull on my account with your money. Arturo, I didn't see that. Arturo, you want to do that many pulls on the account with your money? I I was surprised, though, that I could take those hits from Maxi right now and not die so quick. Right? Maxi ran up on me when I was attacking the one, and I could actually take a few hits and not die immediately. That's pretty good. I can fly away. Sometimes you'll get in that fly away animation and you'll get killed. It's not like right when you start flying away, you're safe. You're not safe at all. You're still getting, especially from range, man. Ranged has such an advantage in this game. It's pretty nice. I don't see any of them here. It's such a drag to go through the frost zone. You know? Because the frost zone is so damn big. That's why I need a faster mount. So we can ride through the frost zone quickly. Who's over here? It was this one, right? Yeah, it was this one. Hey, Max, if you're on stream right now, fly to this waypoint. I know I already saw you kill somebody in the Harpy's Nest over there just a minute ago. So you're on the west side? You're not too far away. You just teleport right there. You got it. But you can't be everywhere. And I know you don't like wasting your time doing this. Dead. Get out of here. At Frost Gorge entrance? Where's Frost Gorge entrance? I do wish that this game might update. Who's that? Might update right where it says Void Canyon. Like if I click on Void Canyon, it could show me that on the map. Or I'm gonna have to really find out what all these names are. What froze? What stunned me? I don't know what stunned me a minute ago. Harpy's Nest? Yeah, there's a lot of Harpy's Nest. So you farm AFK players? When you face stronger? That's pathetic. Do what now? I bail out when I face somebody that I can't beat? Yeah, of course, man. What do you mean that's pathetic? It wouldn't matter if he killed me. I would just res. Are you with Berserk? Why are you so salty, man? Why are you so mad? If I fight somebody that's got like a million CP over me, like Maxi does, then I could either just sit there and die and spend a little bit of gold and revive or diamonds, or I could just fly out. You sound dumb. You sound silly, man. You sound really silly at Harpy's Nest. Okay, it seems like a few of them are over at Harpy's Nest. Ambi would be fun to fight. Ambi won't fight me. Hey, Max. Max, why do you keep attacking? Stream sniping Salt? Max is? I don't know. Where's RB, though? This actually sent me to a good location. This is exactly where I was going, because this is where they were at Harpy's Nest. RB said don't do AFK, what? What's his name? Anby? I don't know his name. Anby? Don't want to kill y'all innocent cause some baldy. Oh, that's what Anby's saying. Only saw here is baldy. Oh, that is you. Are that you? That's you. Anby, is that you? Is that how you say your name? That's got to be you. You're talking exactly the same way you talk there in chat down here. It's okay if it's you. I mean, it's cool, man. I'm glad you're here. No, that guy doesn't really talk like that as much. Anby says baldy all the time. He like repeats baldy like it's an insult. That's like calling The Rock bald or Jason Statham or Bruce Willis bald. Do you think you actually go up to The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, and you're like, hey, baldy, and you think that he's like, oh, man, That's an insult? You think you go to Johnny Sins and you're like, hey, Baldy, you think that's an insult to him? Right? I don't get it. I don't understand it. They think that that's like an insult to me. It's weird. If you're Asian, you seppuku, you take the honorable death. The honorable death because he found me. That's all right. I'll just teleport out. I'm good. Although I am here just looking for Maxi right now. Johnny Sins is the best example, right? Right? You're going to call Johnny Sins baldy and he's banging like all these beautiful women. He makes money by just doing the job that we all would kind of like to do from time to time. You know? And you're going to be like, oh, baldy. And he's like, okay, have a nice life. I'm busy, man. I got work to do. You know what I'm saying? I don't think we need to take the honorable death. We're okay. The honorable death is not needed. We'll just fly out. Yeah, exactly. What if I kill you because you're the bad guy? That's right. What if I kill you guys because you guys cannot share bosses and all you do is step on the server? You don't want to do anything to help out. You can't even invite people to Balder when you were trying to do Balder. You had the nerve to ask me in private chat, Lord Z, if I would come over there and help you guys do Balder. Just you guys and us do Balder. And you didn't even want to invite the server when it's in a server event. You'll still get the best rewards if you do the most damage and most tanking and most healing. But you didn't want to invite the server because there might have been a 0.0% chance that somebody in some other guild like Jarv could tank more than you guys and get one of the chests. That's your mentality. That's why nobody cares about you guys. Is he shooting me? Did he turn back? No, he's still there. Does he have me in sights? Where is he? He's down low. He's down low. Hold on. Yeah. Ouch. That explosion hit. Is that a 65 skill or something? That explosion hit hard. Your guildies were there as well. No one touched them. Actually spammed in world chat to join Balder. Yeah. He did that then, right? But he never did that before. He came to me and asked. He came to us and asked for it. And I told him that. You want to see the chat? You want to see the chat? Of course he said it now. I said right here, why don't you invite the whole server at Garm to go to Boulder after the fight? You asked Ironclad for help. Look, man, I'll show you everything. You come over to our Discord and you can see the whole chat yourselves. I've already shown Discord, right? This is Lord Z talking to me about trying to end the conflict with us and them. And I said, sure, no problem. We came to an arrangement. We ended the conflict 2 different times. And then what did they do? They attack us on Garm, and then they attack us in prison. And then Lord Z says down here, right here, this guy comes to me then after that. After they attack us at Garm, after they attack us at prison, once we're supposed to have peace, and they won't share any kind of bosses, right? They won't do any kind of schedule to let the server have morning bosses when they're not on or something like that. Then he had the nerve to ask me back on the 26th, 4 days ago, right? When he could have just invited the whole entire server. Hey, bro, I think about... we're trying to arrange a Balder kill. If you get some of your guys to come with us, we can complete it. So what he wanted to do was kill Balder, just his alliance, with some of our alliance members. He's not trying to invite the server. You're full of shit, man. That dude is totally only about himself and not about anybody else. Not about helping anyone. I said, no thanks. You think that we're going to help you? I said, come the fuck on, man. You think we're going to help you after the way you treat this server? When all you had to do. And he said, at least I'm being polite. Being polite. And then I said, yeah. And then I told him we don't need him. We're in an alliance with all these other people. It's just hilarious that he's asking me. And then I told him Maxi was killing in prison again. And then I said right here on the 28th, why don't you invite the whole server at Garm to go to Boulder fight? You ask us to fight it. You ask us for help. But it never crossed your mind just to invite the server to a server boss. You could be a leader instead of a griefer, right? So don't give me that shit. He only invited this server because he saw an opportunity for him to finally get it done, and probably because I called him out over here on this Discord, and that was days ago. So yeah, he might have done it now after somebody talked some sense into his, I don't know, brick head. But your guy is not about anybody but himself, and your guild is about only themselves. They're not trying to do anything but anything that furthers their own. And people like what's the name? Evangelion is the same way. Evangelion is over there just to get rewards. And if Evangelion ever wants to come back to our server, say those guys leave. Say one day Lord Z leaves and somebody else leaves and they want to come back, they're not welcome here. And they're going to need help on the bosses on Zone 4. They're going to need help there too. You're not going to treat your friends like that and then come back when it's beneficial to you to get some more rewards and that's all you want. No way. 40 skill timed bomb. Oh, a timed bomb for a sniper. Nice. I'll wait for my three free ones in an hour and a half. I'll wait for those. Yeah, so any berserker in here trying to talk shit, we got the receipts, man. So no, not true. Anything you think about your boy is all wrong. And you're only there because you want to hide behind somebody and get loot. I've seen the things from Epic Saf. Epic Saf is like, well, I just want to be in the strongest guild no matter what. That's cool, man. And then like, what's his name? Patches said the same thing. He said, Patches was telling me he's not like them. I'm not like those guys. I just want to be in a strong guild. And I gave a very over exaggerated remark back saying that, if you're hanging out with North Korea and you're flying North Korea's flag and you're saying you're not with them, that doesn't work, right? That just doesn't work. Very over exaggerated. Yes. But it's the same. If you're hanging out with them, you're flying their flag, and you're letting them do things to people that you know, and you don't like it, but you're just there for loot. Come on. And you're not even getting any loot. That's the funny thing. Like, you're there for loot, but you're so low that you're not even getting anything from them. They're probably not even inviting you to them. Is he behind me? I'm sure he can catch me. His mount's got to be faster than mine. He might not have saw me on radar. It was pretty quick. Yeah, I don't know if they even invite everybody to those. I see probably like 15 to 20, so I'm sure they might. Everybody come over to server 6. If you're a mega whale, come over to our server, join our guild, come have some fun. Let's help some people out. Let's have fun with it. Let's get gear, yeah, but let's help some people out. We've got PvP content coming. We've got zone content coming. How fun is it going to be when we have zone content coming and we could just talk to Berserk in a friendly, fun way? Like, just think about it like this. Say Berserk's helping everybody out. Say they're all having fun with it. We're going to those bosses. Say they invited everybody to Boulder instead of us days ago and didn't have to have me tell Lord Z what to do for the server to invite everybody to a server boss. Say that we were just doing, fun banter back and forth with them, which is the way it should be, right? We just joke around back and forth together, and then we get this cool content that comes out where we have to take over zones and hold these different areas and all that kind of stuff. PvP, right? And it could be a really good time. It could be an extremely good time. Instead, now we have like salty people on both sides. Like, for real, we've got salty people on both sides. We got people that are just like, I hate Ironclad, I hate Berserk. I don't hate Berserk, man. I just don't like the mentality of some of the people over there. I don't respect that kind of stuff. And then, a lot of the Berserk followers, they're like, they're sheeps. They would join anybody who has power. They would join them. So they're on the Berserk side and they just keep repeating in chat. But this is PvP, man. This is a whole PvP game. This game is what you make it. This game could be anything you want it to be. Can we have fun with PvP? Sure, man. We could do all this toward end game. We could do all this with those PvP zones. We could have a really good fun time with all guilds fighting against each other and laughing about it, you know. But instead, we get Berserk, man. Instead, we get them. Unfortunately, it's you know, it's the way it is, I guess. What are you talking about, Sip? Or is it Sip Sip? Is it Sip Sip? Sipoki? Are you Sip Sip Sip? Oh, what's going on, man? That is you. All right, good. We know Sip Sip. I was just trying to find some more. Fram said you either suck him off or you hope he gets whaled carried. I mean, that's truly who they are. They're just gonna jump into whoever has, you know, the most power. Eventually, if they, like I said, if they leave, they're gonna ask to jump into our guild, and it's gonna be really hard to take some of them into our guild, knowing that that's all they care about, and they would jump into whatever their other guild at a moment's notice. You know, I mean, we're the number 2 guild. It's not like we're not gonna get loot. It's not like loot isn't coming to everybody out there. We're in an alliance with all the other guilds. So if we need help now, which they just had alliance chat start yesterday, and it's sad because all those alliances say the same thing about Berserk. Like, all of them say that, you know, they're not talking like little kids. They're not like, oh, you know, these guys, you know, suck dick or whatever stuff like. They're not saying stupid stuff like that. They're just being that they just don't like Berserk in general. They don't like how they operate. They don't enjoy playing around them. And it's sad. You got a whole server of people that want to play and enjoy this game. And instead, you guys are just being dumb. Like, how does that promote people playing? I think that's going to make people want to leave more than play and enjoy the game. Just think about this, Berserk. If we left the server and old guys left the server and everybody else left the server, what are you just going to play by yourself? You just going to make like 5 Berserk guilds and just play by yourself? Is that it? That it? Everybody needs to fly under your banner and then everything's cool? Guild number 5, you can eventually go fight some bosses. Guild number 4, okay, when we're done with that, you can go fight some bosses. I guess that's what they want. Yeah, I guess, man. I don't know. I guess they don't care about like the zone PvP stuff that's going to come out. Like, what would they do then with the zone PvP? There'd be nobody. Like, the zone PvP would come out and they would literally, with 5 different guilds, all the best players, nobody else to oppose them, they would just ride out to those points, collect them, and just every week sit there. And no opposition, no camaraderie, no joking around with other guilds. Oh man, we just grabbed this last night while you were asleep. We're going to try to take it back now. That was a good fight we just had. You know, I can't believe you guys just took over those 2 zones and you know, got those points from us. Instead, they just have like all of them capped, and then that's it. I don't know. I don't know what they expect. I really don't. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. The other thing is too that I'm not a loot whore. I don't care about that shit. I know I'm gonna get loot. I'm not one of those people that are like, I need it now. I'm not in a competition with anybody. I've got good loot. I'm doing good progression, and I'm having fun. Right? What did Sip say? I didn't get to see it. What's a good strategy, at least a plan? Oh, Riprad. What did Riprad say? We could always surround. Well, when we fight them, yeah, everybody should. If you're all here and you're in Ironclad, whenever we fight them, everybody should target Maxi. Everybody should target Lord Z. If we need to pick a number on who to go first or second, I guess Lord Z first. He's heavy offense. I mean, he's got crazy defense too because he's so high. But no matter what, if you see that situation come up, hit Lord Z first with everything you got to try to CC him enough as possible. A lot of it's going to be resisted because he's so high. And he's probably got a lot of debuff resistance just in general, not even trying to get those stats. And then hit Maxi. If we can take those 2 out, we've got it much easier. But that's a big ask right now. With the level disparity. The thing is, too, with the level disparity, like if we're all PvPing it in-game, it's going to be much more enjoyable for everyone. and fun because we don't have a lot of shit to do except for whatever kind of content they have out. We'll be enjoying going around and fighting each other, but the level disparity won't be as much. Sure, will they have more stats than you? Yes, but it won't be as crazy as it is right now. It is far crazier now for them to be a mega whale and to have like 15, 20 levels over you. Once you get even those basic epic mounts and basic epic avatars, and then get to level, 80 or closer, it's not going to be like 1-2 shot on you necessarily. It will eventually, I think, even out to be a little bit better. Of course, they can pay their way and get stronger and stronger. If they bring out new gacha mechanics right when we get to that point to end game, and there's like a new pets or new armor skins or whatever other kind of gacha to get stronger, then yeah, it could then get wider. Yeah. Wait for the right timing. What's going on? Should not encourage what? What are we talking about? Why are all servers going to be mixed in 6 months? Oh, because people drop out? You think the servers are going to merge that quick in 6 months? You think they're going to have enough fallout? People said that they're advertising like crazy, and these servers are still crowded. Now, granted, right, it's a lot of bots. Not a merge? What happens? Mixed at around 6 months. Why would servers be mixed at 6 months? Big War? What is server transfer Big War? Lineage 2 M. Okay. I played Lineage 2 Revolution quite a bit. So why would a server transfer ticket matter? You think there's somebody out there that wants to come to our server? I think if you go to like server 9, there's like I talked to a content creator that's on server 9, there's like not many whales there at all. Like hardly nothing. I would think somebody would transfer to like a server 9 than they would to server 6. And I fought Fire Marshal the other day in PvP. He's one of the top people on some other server. Yeah, it doesn't. Having a healthy server and a fun server and people to have fun with a game with, even that aren't in your guild, has nothing to do with server migration or somebody playing. It's a mindset, man. It's a mindset of you, not you specifically, but of Lord Z and them. I mean, you could read the text. This is a complete mindset of somebody that I don't know, acts out their life like they want to like take control of everything. Maybe this is the way they do it in their country. Maybe this is the way that they've been raised or something. But this is the complete mindset of somebody who didn't even want to invite a server to a server boss where they would still get the best rewards. Like, explain that to me. Explain to me how this guy didn't want to invite the whole entire server when he's already going to get the best rewards. If he's doing the most damage, doing the most tanking, doing the most healing. Are there other people that would then join in that could compete? Yes. For tanking, healing, and some other stuff? Possibly. Did that 1% chance of that happening make this guy want to just be like, nah, let's just do it with us and try to invite Ironclad to do it with us? I mean, is that really how this guy thinks about things? When you can explain that to me and let us understand, then yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. Yeah, I'm not saying that you agree with him. I'm just saying that this is what's leading your guild. This is what's making all the decisions for your guild. Yeah, those should be shared for sure. Those bosses should be shared. You guys don't need them in the morning. Yeah, well, if they're not, then we'll just keep killing you AFK. I don't care. It's not affecting me, right? It's not affecting us. We already can't fight those bosses. So what does it matter if we just kill you AFK all the time? Right? So we just keep doing that. That's fine. If you don't care, we don't care, then we're good, man. We got no problems. We got no problems. We definitely don't need to have any problems in server chat. Like, just stop with the dumb stuff in server chat. Nobody wants to see it anymore. Nobody cares anymore. I'm tired of myself talking in server chat to you guys, right? I mean, it's not productive. It's not good for the server. I'm not saying anything good because I'm repeating the same stuff about you guys all the time. You're repeating baldy all the time, something like that. It's dumb. it's making people that play here that just want to chill and talk to people not enjoy it. So I've stopped chatting over there. Even if you guys say something to me, I'm done. It's not like I need to prove anything to the server about you guys' mindset, right? They already know that. So let's just keep it simple. It just proves that we want loot because you dominate elites. Yeah, there are people that want to fight these bosses. There are people that want to fight these bosses for the challenge. There are people that want to fight these bosses for a chance it drops. Sure, there are people that want to do that. And you should be sharing that with the server. Right? And I know people in your Discord have already said to you guys, why don't you share those bosses? Right? People have already said that. And there's other people that we kill all the time that message me that are with you guys that say that they don't have any pool because they're lower levels. And they're not down with all this killing either. And they'd like this killing to stop. And they're like, they don't have any control over, you know, sharing the bosses and having any kind of say because they're a lower level within Berserk. They're not at the top, you know, they're not over, or they're right at 20K or they're below 20K CP. They just don't have any pool over there. Why do we need to gather and fight? We'll just gather and kill you AFK, man. Well, gather and fight's coming along. That's fine. But let's say we gather and fight Sip Sip. Say we gather and fight Sip Sip. Say we spend a whole... Oh, hold on. Another delivery. Say we gather and fight. We get a lot of resources. Say we kill you every time we're there. Then how would you feel? How would you feel, Sip Sip? Because I would never let you in my alliance. I got to admit, man, I'll just never let you in my alliance. We could be the last alliance on the server, the strongest alliance. You would have to transfer servers because I would make it a point to talk to all the people I know in our alliance to never let you join. I mean, it's as easy as that. I mean, your names are solidified in history here. Nobody's going to want you on their team. And I hope nobody accepts you. Because if they do, I'm going to be like, that's it, guys. I can't be in an alliance with you. I'm going to have to drop you and then kill Sip Sip. I mean, there's no reason. Like, there's no reason for me to ever want you on our team or any other team. So I hope that day never comes. Because if it comes, you're not going to be able to get anything, ever. You're going to get the same treatment you give everybody else. And the only reason you're doing it is because you're hiding behind somebody that's stronger than you. Right? That's all you're doing. You're just hiding behind two people that have this kind of weird mentality where they can't even invite somebody to Boulder. All right, that's it. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I think you understand, Sip. Save your transfer tickets to servers? Yeah, they will. They'll jump to a different server and they'll be like, hey, man, who's the strongest guild? Let me join them. He's got to change his name. Well, you can change names. But you can't change names. Unfortunately, right now, you can't change names in any server. There's no way to get a ticket for EU, US to change names. So, like, buying somebody else's account is no good. Because you'd have to be playing under their name. Unfortunately. Yeah. Yeah, we can't do it right now. I don't know why. I don't know why we can't. Yeah, there is a change name history. There is. But you can't change name right now. Even when you go into like change your appearance, it doesn't change your actual name. So did anybody go back through the video and see what my starting CP was? See how much we improved it? I'm pretty sure we got a lot of epics today and we got some epic increases. I'm pretty sure actually my CP went up from 23,800. I think we got a good 800 increase in CP. I'm pretty sure we're at 23,830. So maybe 750 CP increase, somewhere around there. Oh, okay. I'll do it now. Yeah. Okay. I got to sign this contract, guys. We're going to be streaming this game for 2 hours in like a couple weeks. So I got to sign this contract for this game we're going to stream. It's an MMO. It's very different MMO. We'll only do it once. Getting strong, man. Getting that. Hey, 900 CP, 800, 750 CP is a pretty good increase. Not a bad increase. And we've kind of fleshed out. We got the epic mount, the epic ground mount I wanted. We got another epic flying mount. We've got the flying mount for attack, flying mount for defense, the two best ones. Oh, shoot. Did you guys see that? Evan, where are you? Did you just fly by me? No, you didn't. Let's see if you're at your computer. You got a 5,000 CP lead over me. Well, now maybe it's 4, 5, 6, 7. You got at least a 3,000 CP lead over me. You could easily kill me. Not as fast as not as fast as Maxi. 700 CP from doing mount summons. We did epic mount summons today, and we did pretty good. I mean, I think we did good. I think we did good with avatars, and we did good with epic mounts. Look at the CP difference and the way that they just kind of like melee. I can't even keep up with their health pots. Using their health pots, you know? It's going to take me forever to beat on this. 3,000 CP is a big... Like, this game is small numbers, right? Smaller numbers. So this kind of difference in CP is very big. This will take me so long that anybody watching the stream could come out here and help Berserk easy. Like, so easy. Especially with moving. I mean, look at me. I can't even attack while I'm moving. I need faster movement speed. I need like way faster movement speed. I wonder what kind of movement. And then I do like these self buffs really quick. It'd be nice if the warrior, the Berserk, could do self buffs without stopping. If I could do a self buff while I'm moving, because I have quite a few self buffs that he kind of cycles through. It would be kind of nice. Like, keep moving and attacking, but do your buff, right? Camaro, what's happening, bud? Dune? What about Dune? Is Dune supposed to be good? I didn't really like the combat I saw in Doom. And some people said it was a little bit clunky. But I didn't really get to see a whole open world Dune battle. Like, what are those big fights going to be like? Yeah, Yoshi, we just did another $1,000 summons for mounts. Actually, I think Evan was in our chat, I thought. In our stream at one point yesterday. I guess AFK farming right now. Chrono looks good. It's the Chrono Odyssey. Is that what you're talking about? Chrono Odyssey looks really good. It's got a way better look than something like Crystal of Atlan. Crystal of Atlan doesn't... I mean, Crystal of Atlan combat looks nice, right? It looks like Tower of Fantasy kind of combat, which I used to stream and play Tower of Fantasy when it came out for a couple months. I had a good time with it, but I'm just not big on anime. Like the look of anime, I'm not huge on it. I like actually watching anime. I'm just not big on the look of anime in the sense of playing that type of game. Yeah, I mean, I haven't played it. I don't have any interest in playing it. It's just not my type of thing. If it looked like this, I'd be playing it. If it looked like, you know, Sip. Man, am I just... No, I don't want to invite him to a group. Sip, man, I found you. I know where you guys farm now. We're all around this area, huh? That's cool. Did Sip leave? Maybe we'll get lucky and Sip left the stream. Oh, no, he's there. Are you logged into your account, or is this 8 hours? You're on 8 hours, aren't you? He's like, I'm at work right now. He's got his phone in his pocket and he's at work or something. Nice. Man, this is a good spot for me to find some Berserk. Just trolling around here looking for doing some dailies this late though? No, they wouldn't be doing, I don't think they're doing town quests. They could have saved their town quest for the next day. All right, how long have we been on? 2 hours? Only 2 hours and 12 minutes? I feel like we talking. This is the thing, man. It's bumming me out talking about Berserk. I feel like now, since we've talked about them for so long, I've been streaming for 6 hours and instead of only 2 hours and 12 minutes. I feel like it's been a long time. I need to have some lunch, though. I am kind of hungry. Guys, join my Discord, join my YouTube if you haven't. I hope Chrono Odyssey is awesome. I don't know if Chrono Odyssey is going to have any PvP at all. So that'll decide whether I play it. We could at least play through the story. I mean, Chrono Odyssey looks great. It really, really looks great. Will the combat feel good? Will they have... We saw the boss fights they had in there. It looked pretty sweet. If they had PvP, they were talking about lower scale PvP instead of big scale PvP, I think, because of the way that the moves are in there, which is better. Better than something like, I think the guy said it's much better than having like the New World with all of its AoE and other things. They said large scale PvP just wasn't as much fun. And I agree with that. Like large scale PvP is never fun. It's just Zergfest, right? When you just have 20 or 30 v30 and you have different people at different power levels, it just, if you're going to have large scale, you need to have good objectives where it's not just smack, 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 right? Which is kind of like what we have with Battle for Valhalla. It's the objective in Battle for Valhalla. I don't think is good enough. It's too much. It's still, I feel like if we could hold, I don't know why I always go back to domination, but I feel like domination for PvP, for any kind of PvP, is always a great way to play it, because you usually have 3 different points. The longer you hold those points, you get more, the longer you hold those areas, right? You get more points. And it just seems like a simple concept that like never fails. 3 points means you can have them at 3 different areas. You need, if you have 20 versus 20, you can't have everybody at 1. You got to spread out. You got to move around. You got to defend and attack. And then you talk to people and say, okay, group up, hit point A with the most of us, try to break it there to hold it. In Battle for Valhalla, mostly I just see people almost like they're AFK because they're in a group, right? It's always these ranged, always the ranged units in this huge group moving like they're a big mob of bot units, but they're not necessarily bot units. They're just attacking people. But since they all move in auto, they all kind of form up together. And then some people do go and get the fire and try to drop it off. It's Unreal Engine 5, right? For large scale. Yeah, but I don't need large scale. I think smaller scale PvP is fine. So it does have PvP? Really? Did you get to see any of the PvP at all, Roger? You talking about Chrono Odyssey? I mean, it looks really good. Extremely good. And it was over? Yeah, I didn't like that either. I don't like people trying to rush to do the flame. Like, why don't you want to get kills? Battle for Valhalla is already so short. I've been in those matches before. It'll be like 30 kills, and then I'll see the dude come out and the sword fly away, and I'm like, what the hell? Now, I should have been paying attention for that, of course. We all should be. But I would rather kill. I would rather just have fun killing there, because it's over so quick regardless. Even when you kill, it feels like it's over so quick. And I can only enter 1. I'm only up enough to get 1. Oh, you only had 7 to 4 kills though? That happened on the Japanese server when we were playing on the before global launch. When we wanted to check out the game, I ran into it to 1 PvP match, and we went in there. It was like 1 minute later, it was done. And at that point, I had no idea how the game played at all. I was like, what kind of PvP was that? Very little, but yes. Oh, but open world PvP is not good either. We got to have objective. You can turn your PvP. Yeah, that's not good, man. I hate open world PvP when there's no objective. Like if we like this right here, but if we go into but we're supposed to have objective based zone stuff soon with PvP. But like Diablo Immortal, they just entered a zone PvP, or Diablo, right? Didn't Diablo 4 have a zone PvP? Nobody does zone PvP. You just run around with a group or by yourself and try to snipe somebody. I don't get it. When there's no objective base, people aren't gonna play it. It's not gonna be fun. If you had to actually pick up something in that zone and take it over somewhere and hold it into your fortress, you know, kind of like Dark Age of Camelot and Elder Scrolls Online, where you actually got a relic and you held it, and then people could go and try to take it back and siege your camp, and you take out little forts on the way to weaken, you know, their NPC defense, and then players show up. Yeah, that's cool, man. That's fun. And I'm hoping that's kind of what we see here when they come out with that zone PvP. I bet somebody's got to have some Korean or Japanese videos on the zone PvP. so we can get an idea of what it's going to be like. Okay, remember everyone. Was it here? Yeah, it was here. In between Blizzard and Grave Robber, right now, I saw those two farming. Now, were they going after their books? Pre-skill book? Rogue skill book. I guess he was farming a rogue skill book. And I don't know what Sip was farming. If Sip might have been going for... I don't even know what Sip is, to be honest with you. A priest? Yeah, I think he was farming for a priest skill book. This is the place I need to check now. Yeah, I hope it's something other than just turning your PvP flag off, though, in fighting. I need to get back into... We need to have reset happen so I can go to my other alts and get some void. Damn, look at these void runs up to 1,000. What? Not buying that, man. I'll just do the 5 I have daily from my alts and myself. 1,000. Are they crazy? Farm diamonds? That's what my alt accounts do. I have another computer over here with 2 accounts farming diamonds. I've got this really good lucrative place where I farm these green. I don't know why these green, I'm not going to say what they are. Man, they're always selling. Like right now at 23, 23, 23. These green items are hot, man. And all I do is sell them here. And then I've got my other account farming warrior passive upgrades for my warrior. And I've got 3 on that account right now that I need to transfer over. I've gotten a total of, I think, 8 or 9 during double drop rate for my warrior. I mean, each of my alt accounts do make like 1,000 diamonds. Not as much as other people talk about making crazy stuff. But they make maybe like 1,000 diamonds every 10 days. Maybe less now. It just depends on what I'm farming. Depends on if I'm trying to farm something for myself or if I'm trying to farm something that can sell good, you know? But you'd have to get lucky if you're farming for some sweet book. On clearing dungeons, killing bosses with your party, which is awesome, right? Yeah, I saw that. It said that each of the party members kind of has their own role in that and clearing those bosses during a boss fight. No, I don't think it's going to be something like that. I think that if they are going to have PvP, it'll be some kind of instanced PvP is what's going to be best. You can't... Somebody taking down a boss, I don't think it's the type of game where you could run in and fight them. Am I playing all characters too? I'm not. I don't really believe in all characters that much. I'm going to do a video on all characters. But I'm going to do the pros and the cons of all character video and talk about all of it. And then my opinions on it. Because I always feel like you could be getting experience and levels on your main. But there are some good things you can do on your alts. And there are some things that you should definitely do on your alts every day that don't take up any time. Why do I always back out like this? All right, guys, I'm going to head out. I'm going to get some food. I hope you all enjoyed. Thanks for joining me today. I'll be back tomorrow. We'll do a little bit more summons tomorrow on avatars. Now that we've got some decent mounts, let's get back to avatars and see if we can pick up something there. All right? And if you guys are not in our Discord, come and join us. Come talk to us. Tell us what... yeah, man. Sip. Take care, man. Good seeing you. Thanks for joining us. I appreciate it. Talk to your people, man. Talk to your Lord Z's. Your Lord Snooze. Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Arturo, take care. All of you guys.